Twitch. What's wrong?
I don't want to talk about it.
It looks really bad. Mind if I sit with you?
Yeah. So, Mass Effect. You know,
Oh, God.
probably one of the great series of this generation. Mass Effect 1, great. Mass Effect 2, fantastic. Mass Effect 3, yes, there's a lot of complaints about it, but damn it, shut up, people. It's a good game. Who cares? Oh, the ending, boo-hoo. It's a good game. But not anymore.
What happened?
Okay, so, I guess, Mass Effect 3 and controversy, nothing new, right? Okay, can't transfer faces. The ending sucked. What else are complaining, or some of these...
Only 3 endings. They were complaining that there was only 3 endings. There was complaining that, there was DLC complaints.
The DLC controversy, yeah, but you know what? Oh, none of that. Just get over it. It was a good game.
Was.
Oh, okay. So
so
this week, BioWare they patched the game, supposedly to fix the face issue. I never had an issue. I played it since the original Xbox, FemShep all the way. But when I imported my FemShep into ME2, I did modify her face slightly. So I didn't. So I believe that's how I bypassed the glitch.
So that was a workaround.
So yeah. So helpful tip for those of you for 3 weeks ago. So I never ran into that issue. But anyways, I'm not as young as I was. I can't spend hours and hours avoiding homework playing games. I have work, so I have not beaten the game yet. I did buy it day one, which is actually very rare for me. And you know that.
You usually don't. You usually will wait until the game either goes 40 or less.
Oh yeah, but I bought Mass Effect 3 day one. Got a good 40 hours into the game. Played straight on Insanity because I figured that's the way to play the game. Only to see that after this patch was released, all my achievement progress was reset.
What?
Mass Effect 3, it keeps track for, achievements, 3 achievements for kill count, I think 500, 1,000, and 5,000. I had like 3,000 plus kills, reset to 0. The 27 in-game missions, to, you beat all that on Insanity, I had probably at least 21, 22 done. On Insanity, pretty much almost done with the game. Reset, now I have the last mission where I left off on. And, yeah, so I think BioWare, thank you for doing that how could you let that go through QA? I mean, absolutely. I mean, that's a slap to the face of the fans. Not that the ending, you're artists, you're entitled to however you wish to express your game. I would have, based on what I've speculated, would I be pissed off at the ending? Absolutely. But you know what? It's because it's a damn fine product. I'm invested in the story, so you know what? But this, I mean, okay, so the only people you're hurting with this are, the fans that really don't give a crap about these minor complaints that all these few whiny thousands of gamers, are complaining about. So I just really do appreciate that. I'm not sure what to do. I'm shoving in the game because I'm an achievement junkie. Invested 40 hours into this game, and I'm not sure if I need to start over, unless you can do a proper workaround and patch it correctly, get my data back. Yeah, so really disappointing you, BioWare, on this one. I'm sorry you dropped the ball on this.
You made him cry.
You made me cry.
You made him cry, BioWare. And by the way, I just want you to know that all the views and opinions expressed in this video are literally his, so please direct all of your hate to him. I have not played Mass Effect 3, heck, I haven't even played Mass Effect 2. I haven't beaten Mass Effect 1 yet, by the way. I'm still in Mass Effect 1. Yeah, I played Mass Effect 1, but I haven't beaten it yet, and I haven't gone to the later ones until I beat the first. But, yeah, so I haven't had those issues yet because I haven't picked up Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect 2 for that. But, ironically enough, I do actually have the Mass Effect 1 Collector's Edition. I do. A very rare one, actually. Very rare.
But otherwise, if you asked me a week ago, Mass Effect 3, could have. Huge contender for Game of the Year. I mean, definitely one of the best games I've played in a while. I mean, honestly, the only 2 franchises I care about this generation was that and Assassin's Creed. Which actually, too, I will say, funny enough, is that Assassin's Creed did have a huge annoying glitch that made me shelve the game for a month until Ubisoft did patch it, which they did. For those of you who care about achievements, the Sage achievement to buy all the books, collect all the books in Assassin's Creed Revelations. After Ubisoft patched it, the achievement was glitched. So if you bought the final book, where you should have the achievement unlocked, it would not. I completed the requirements. I did not get the achievement, so I just shelved the game until I saw Ubisoft did patch it. So they did do right by their fans. It took them a while. Yes, I do know, understand. At least for Microsoft, it does have strict guidelines.
Yeah, it takes several weeks
letting
of testing
patches go
minimum.
through.
But then again, if that happened, if Microsoft charges all this money for Q&A, which they do, Microsoft charges a lot of money for Q&A on their platforms. It charges a lot of money to have development and patches on their platform, and rightfully so. And they claim with that, then they provide developer Q&A. Why was that not seen?
Right. But at the very least, like Ubisoft's issue was, one achievement being glitched. Yeah, that does kind of hurt. But they did fix it. But BioWare's issue, I mean, that's such a huge oversight. Resetting every. I did read on forums. It's not everyone, but it's.
Well, what do you think? Maybe what do you think could have been special to your individual case that might have actually just to help BioWare?
It doesn't sound.
It
sounds like they're just ignoring this issue right now. So hopefully that changed in the day or two that I checked this out. But it sounds like logging into EA's Origin account caused the issue.
Really?
You sign in automatically.
Yeah, you do. I honestly feel like for me
for Mass Effect 3,
right.
when I continued my game yesterday, 2 days ago, whenever
I noticed that in the demo. I cannot for the life of me figure out why that functionality is in there. There's no purpose on an Xbox or a PlayStation version.
But the issue is that that should have set me alarm bells off is that I had to log in again for the first. It recognized the game for the first time. Didn't recognize that I had played it before, so that should have been the first warning. Then when I started playing the game quickly, my control options were not saved.
Think you cleared your game cache or something?
Well, like save my subtitle options, my brightness settings, my inverted thumbstick. I do inverted looking, so seeing the way up is making me look up. That's not right for me. So it reset that kind of basic stuff. I believe I thought I lost my multiplayer character, which I did not. That's all there. But yeah, that's
your saves were all in place.
My saves are all in place, yes, but unfortunately, it's that data that I was keeping track of that.
If you guys are having this kind of problem or similar symptoms as to what Twitch is having, please again post a comment. Again, I haven't had this issue, so I don't know what's going on. But you've been crying about it all day. I had to give you this just to make you feel better. I got this from PAX, and this is yours now. This is. I had to give him this. Because you're looking forward to this game too.
Well, now I believe that for the most part, yes. I just have to say this because BioWare's fantastic. All those guys behind it. Casey Hudson. Definitely one of the unsung heroes in game development. KOTOR.
I've been playing their game since way before KOTOR.
They're the ones that BioWare is what hooked me into the Western RPG. And I'm like, far superior to any Final Fantasy I've played except for 6. But now thanks to Maniac, I guess I can now appreciate what will be the new game of the year. Sorry, Mass Effect 3. Even if it gets fixed within a week, it left a very sour taste in my mouth. So I'm not going to put my money on BioShock Infinite. Thank you for that.
You're welcome for it. You're welcome. And like I said, this was not meant to be anything other than just a notification to some of the users who are in the fence about patching this. Obviously, since this is Xbox Live and everything else, what's going to be probably a problem is that you won't be able to play multiplayer. But I'm advising everyone right now, don't download that patch. I had no idea that this problem was happening, but since it is, it's like obviously don't download it because this very well, like possible, is clearing your cache. That's probably what the whatever it is, the storage cache or something. That's bad. That's really bad.
Again, one way or the other, if I have to start over for achievement purposes, I will. But I totally do intend to finish the fight. It's just a shame that it's so close to the end of the game.
Yeah, this will not affect any new users who don't have saves or anything like that.
If you just bought the game, go ahead and play it. It is not as good as 2. I will admit, but it's a
Again,
very
haven't
enjoyable.
played it. I'm not listening. I don't want to
It's a very enjoyable experience still. So don't listen to any of those annoying complaints because they're nonsense. It's a fantastic game on its own right. But just again to those who have not beat the game and bought it, a week ago, or longer, you might be upset too.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on the show, and I'm sorry about what happened.
I'll just go back to crying.
Okay. I'll just leave you to cry.